we're gonna shoot this fast. Some of you guys have asked how I did the mod for the rotisserie on the 1050. So I'm just gonna quickly jump into it, show you what I did. It's real simple. Didn't take me more than 4 or 5 minutes to do it actually. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do, look in the description, you'll see a link to the universal kit. It's relatively inexpensive. I think it's $15. If you need the rod and you need the motor, I put a link. I think it's $120 for the kit, somewhere in there, $100 for the kit. Might be even cheaper than that because I don't think you need as long of a pole. And so anyway, here goes. You're gonna come in, you're gonna come right in here. And now this only works on the 1050, sorry 560 owners. This bracket, as you can see, just has a screw. You're gonna take this bracket that comes in the kit, you're gonna slide it behind and screw it in. Same screw, okay? Here's the key. I had to make this deeper, so I just grabbed a quick, hopefully you can see that, just had to do a quick Dremel and made this a little deeper so that the bar would sit more level across here, okay? The purpose behind that is you really don't want your bar at a big angle, but it's not too bad if it's too high because it's hotter, well, at least on mine, it's hotter closer to the charcoal stack. So that's okay, then your fire is about the same temperature all the way across. Either case, not a big deal. We're not gonna get rained on. All right, let's come over to this side. And this side is using this other bracket. Now this bracket comes with a heat shield behind it. I just chose not to use it. And again, 3 quick self-tapping screws. All I did was put the bar through it, hold it level, and shot the screws right in. No problems whatsoever. Now, you throw some sealant in behind that, sure. I use stainless steel self-tapping screws. I'm not worried about them rusting. I haven't had any problems. As you guys know, my grill sits out in the rain, and it's been on here for almost a month now. Haven't had any problems. I took an old bar that I had laying around. Now in the kit, you could have used that bar and cut it down. It would do exactly the same thing. I bought a really long bar, 37 or 42 inches, something really long. Anyway, you only need it to be 32 inches and 32 and a quarter inches. And all you're gonna do is come in. This is the pointy end. Don't cut it. It's gonna go into your motor. And come down here and you're gonna cut this end off. Now, here's this little bracket. Focus, camera. Thank you. This little bar just comes right on and off. So you can cut it right there. Boom. And as you see, this is gonna fit up in here, okay? Now, brackets on this particular bar specific to the Rib-O-Lator. I don't take these off. I have another bar that I'll use for chicken and other things. The reason for that is once you get these bars set for the Rib-O-Lator, you really want to crank them down so they'll stay in place and you don't have any issues. Bars are relatively inexpensive. I just happen to have like 3 or 4 of them laying around for some awful reason. The only other thing that we have to talk about are the counterweights. There's 2 different types of counterweights. The counterweight that comes with it, if you get down close and get a picture of that, this counterweight actually comes in, this is gonna be your bar rest, and then your counterweight comes in and they pinch together like this, right? And this counterweight, and this is a really bad example because there's actually one other device here, but your counterweight is designed to sit on this bar and be pinched by the handle. Well, since we've cut the handle off and there's no room for the handle inside, we basically have to come up with a new counterweight type. There's a link in the description for this particular counterweight. It's a little expensive, and compared to the whole package, it's about $15. But the benefit with it is I can put it anywhere on this bar, right? I can put it anywhere on this bar or any one of these positions without having to worry about a handle. So if I come up here, and you'll see in one of the videos I did, I only have 3 trays on here and the counterweight is acting in its response. In addition to it, I can set the bar weight up and down. So if I don't need all of that weight, I can slide it right down. I don't have to worry about taking it on and off, and it just slides right on. Right, so it's a really, really great setup. Like I said, it's a little expensive for that one device. Man, I wish I would have had that a long time ago because I really dislike these type. They just don't work all that well, in my opinion, because of the way you pinch them on. and that's just the way it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and put it all together and slide it back on so you can kind of see what I'm referring to when it's all set up. Okay, here we go. So we just come over. I actually don't have the motor on because we don't know how much time we're gonna have till we run in, but you just simply come in and it slides right in place, and then it will spin, and you see how that counterweight will help roll it over. So if there's nothing weighted in that particular area, it really helps out. You can see my bar is still just a little slanted, but I don't have the motor in, and it's resting on the bottom. So once it's up, it's almost perfectly level, and it runs flawless. It is a great mod for the 1050. It is easy to do. You're not having to drill any holes through big stuff. Your little sheet metal screws don't go all the way through there, so they stay in the insulation. This is just an easy, quick mod. I hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you on the next one.